Yo, it's Big Vike and MagicalBoxWars. Tonight we have another box of Final Fantasy to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 5 seats. Each is assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value cards over $5 from your packs, you win all other mythics, rares, through the ages, borderless, full art lands, art cards, and cards over $3 from your war. Tonight we're hunting mythics. The top 28 are all mythics between the regular set and the through the ages subset. And they're all $26 plus. So top 28 at least. I think there's a couple below that too. It's probably like top 30 or top 32 pay for the entry fee. Our top 11 are all $51 plus. And according to TCG MRKT, there are just under 90 cards, non-foil, $5 and up tonight. We'll be verifying, I got a list, but we'll be verifying the prices live. And there still are some gold stamp signature art cards that are $5 plus, but they do not count. I'm not having a gold stamp signature art card decide a war. So the top part of our list are the big names are ViviOrnitier, Stay With Me, aka Ristic Study, Buster Sword, Sephiroth, Dragon of Mount Gulg, aka Ancient Copper Dragon, Cloud, SummonBahamut, Terra, Summon Knights of Round, Lightning, Traveling Chocobo, Kefka, Yuna, Clive, Knights of Sandioria, aka Ranger Captain of Eos, Terra Branford, aka Urza-Lord High Artificer, Ishitola Rule, Kefka Palazzo, aka Purphoros, and Zidane Tribal, aka Ragavan, are our top mythic or top cards, and they're all mythics, $26 and up. So here is war number 1 VIPs, or very important participants. I guess I should put them out here first, huh? We got Patrick, Greg, a.k.a. the janitor, additional seat, David, a.k.a. Topper, Austin, a.k.a. Drifter, and Brian in War 1. Recent winnings. I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Brian hit in the first box of Final Fantasy. David hit in the second box of Final Fantasy, and he also hit an Innistrad Remastered. Here's war number 1. Patrick, Gregory, David, Austin, Brian. Just 2. Snake Eyes. Who's lucky Snake Eyes tonight? 1. Here comes our order. 2. Brian leading off, then Austin, David, Gregory, Patrick. Brian, Austin, David. Brian, Austin, David stays 3. Greg, Patrick. First half of the box. Who's hitting our mythics? And all them through the ages cards, them prices on them through the ages set is just continues to climb. I just continue adding more and more of them to the money lists when I do it every time. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is our first half box. War number 2, little stack will go on top. And I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. Everybody see them okay? War number 1, we have Brian, Austin, David, Greg, Patrick. It flipped completely around. The original order was Patrick, Greg, Topper, Drifter, Brian. Put on some protection and we'll get into it. First 2 boxes we've cracked of this have been nice. I think they've been like 230 and 250 bucks in winnings. There we go, Brian. Pack number 1 for you. Leading off Final Fantasy 3. You hit Final Fantasy 1. Oh, and they put the Through the Ages in the middle there. This one is, oh, that's going to play right off the bat. Baalam Garden, a.k.a. Command Beacon, Through the Ages showcase. So can he get another hit to add to it? That's not very far up the list. That was one of the new ones I added. And you can get an extra hit at your uncommon slot with Cid. There's a bunch of versions of Cid. 2 of them play, and the rest of them ship. Rare. A Sefer Almasy. Does not add. Full Art Swamp. At the back, too. What is that? Baalam Garden. Showcase 563. 563. Normal 563. So, what is it? Baalam. Baalam Garden in pack 1. So I'm not going to win it, Brian, but always good to get a hit in that pack 1. There's our slow out of shape rabbit. Austin, here's your pack 1. Back to back Through the Ages. This one is Strixhaven Stadium. That does not play, aka Luca Stadium. Austin with a rare, an Excalibur 2. David, here's your pack 1. First art card. Oh, there's Vivi. Hunting that. Borderless is the #1 card in the set. There's the art card. can't go 3 for 3 with Through the Ages. They always put them Through the Ages cards right in the middle of your commons and uncommons. I think you had a shiny front and back card, though. Is that a rare or mythic? Oh, you got a mythic here to start, David. Uh-oh, Brian. Give us something good. Ooh, a pretty borderless A tier and pre-win. That's going to take the lead. And an uncommon foil front and back. So what's pre-win borderless? Is 1340. A tier and pre-win borderless. Normal 1340. 1340 for David. Borderless in pack 1. There's a devastating equipment. 6 casting cost. Equipped creature has base power and toughness XX, where X is your life total. Equip it for 5. Super cool art again. So there's our new rabbit. David, an A tier and pre-win. Borderless. Greg, there's pack 1 for you. I've been averaging 1 Cid a box. The best uncommon in the set. Greg, rare. A Minwoo and a mythic behind it. Back-to-back mythics here. Is this one better than A tier and pre-win borderless? Give us something good. Oh! There's the first Vivi I've ever pulled. Right after the art card. Wow, wow, wow. Greg. That's a nice first pack. That is 5741. Vivi. 5741. Wow. What a start to this one. 5741. Vivi in pack 1. 0-3 for 3 casting cost. For nothing, you add X mana in any combination of islands and or mountains where X is Vivi's power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Devastating card. And that's 50 plus, so that's a magnetic. No top loader for Vivi. Put it right into an inner sleeve and then into a magnetic. And it will just come out for pictures again when I do the results post. And then it'll be right back in the magnetic and shipped to Greg, or shipped to the winner like that. That's a fast rabbit out there. Patrick, closing out a big value round 1. See if you can get in on the action here. Patrick, rare. An Edgar. And a full art mountain. So they got better and better. Brian hit Balam Garden Showcase through the ages. And then David took the lead with A-tier and pre-win Borderless. And then Greg in the next pack hit Vivi, which is over $57. So we got a proper rabbit out there in front that we're chasing. Will any of you dogs be able to hunt it down? Brian, pack 2 for you. Brian with a Borderless uncommon and a rare. A Summon Titan. That's going to play for you too, but that's another one that's towards the bottom of our list. And there's the island, Merfolk Island. Summon Titan is what? Summon Titan. Well, it's got to be Borderless. The regular version is just $1.33. Austin, here's your pack 2. You would like Sephiroth, not Sephiroth's Intervention. Drifter with a rare. A Xenos, he plays if it's Borderless. David, can you add to A-tier? You're over $13. You got another art card here. Hades. Art card. We got it through the ages here, but I don't think it plays. This one is Vayne Karuda's Solidor, a.k.a. Finn. Yeah, that doesn't play. Finn the Fang Keeper. David with a rare. A Zell. Common foil. And your land. Greg hit Vivian, pack 1. There's an art card. Kefka. That was one of the gold stamp signatures I played. That gold stamp signature, if that was gold stamp signature, it'd be over $7 still. Pulled one of them in the last box. Greg, pack 2 for you. I don't think you have to be greedy here. I think you're a fast enough rabbit. You're gaining ground on them dogs. Red or rare. Noctis. I think that's got to be Borderless to play too. A full art island. Not sure we've seen that one yet. We'll give Noctis a check. Noctis Prince. Oh, I'm thinking the other Noctis. He's only 36 cents, but there's a Noctis Through the Ages showcase that is what, Kenrith, I think. Patrick, closing out round 2. There's 1 pack left each. Can anybody? Oh, I think you got a shiny Borderless in the back, Pat. Hopefully it's a Through the Ages. Rare. A Squall. Another rare. A Cecil-Dark Knight. He's got to be Borderless to play. And a uncommon Borderless. Eden, Seat of Sanctum. So I'll give it a look, even though it's an uncommon. Eden Seats, not Seed. And it's borderless. Normally 38 cents. Foil is 36 cents. So going to the final round, we're still chasing Greg and Vivi. Ryan, you got 4 packs you got to dodge, Greg, for a big win. Brian, here's your last shot tonight. Yo, what's up, Doe Bob? We just hit a Vivi. The janitor just hit Vivi to take the lead. Cactor, we're looking for Jumbo Cactor Borderless. Uncommon Borderless Vanilla. And a rare Borderless. Ooh, a Darkness Crystal. That plays for Brian, but it's not going to get him there. That's a nice looking one. Hope you're having a fine night, Doe Bob. And a Full Art Mountain. What's the Darkness Crystal Borderless? Darkness Crystal Borderless. 1033. 1033. Brian. 1033. Darkness Crystal Borderless in pack 3. He had 563 plus 1033. Brings him to 1596. We'll put him into second, but here's the Darkness Crystal. Borderless forecasting cost. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and you gain 2 life. And for 6 and tap it, you put target creature card exiled with the Darkness creature onto the battlefield tapped under your control with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. And again, super nice art. Austin, here's your last shot. Here's Golbez art card. And we hit him in last box too. That art card. Austin, your final Hail Mary is a rare. A Sacrifice. And a foil Full Art Island. I think there's only a couple cards above Vivi and Greg. It was obviously the Borderless version. It's SummonBahamut Borderless, Cloud Borderless, Dragon of Mount Gilg, 2 Borderless versions of Sephiroth, Buster Sword Borderless, and Stay With Me, and Vivi Borderless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got to be a top 8 to catch Greg and pass him. And it's pretty much got to be a Borderless Mythic. There we go, David. Your last chance here tonight. You have 1340. So you need what? 4402 to take the lead from Greg with just a couple of packs to go. Greg, can we give you a scare with a mythic? Oh, here's one for David. So like I said, it's got to be a little bit over 44 bucks. Give us something good. A Summon Knights of Round. It is a good one, but it's not going to get them there, I don't think. Borderless would have been interesting. Summon Knights of Round. It is $23.62. Another big hit here in the third round, but 2362. Not catching Greg. 2362. 2362. Summon Knights Round in pack 3. Couple nice hits for David. He had 1340 plus 2362. Brings him to 3702. Here is Summon Knight of the Round. You're creating white knight creature tokens and then giving them +2/+2. Yeah, huge War 1 here. Let's leave some mythic hits for War 2, please. Greg, I don't think you have to, but will you stretch it out here? What's up, David? David and Courtney. This is Shadowbringers, aka Dovin's Veto, Through the Ages Showcase. Does not play, but looks cool. Greg, you got a rare. A Furion. Does not help. A full art forest. Not sure I've seen that one either. But Greg pulls a Vivi. Last one. Here's Patrick's Hail Mary. Can he pull a top 8? Can he pull a mythic or showcase borderless? Dancers, Chakrams. Art card. And there's a... Oh, that plays Warrior of Light. That's Joda. So you're going to need something else, Patrick, to go with Joda Through the Ages Showcase. Let's see an M. Give Greg a sweat. Rare. Summon Leviathan. What is Warrior of Light currently? Joda the Unifier. 598. Cool looking Joda. 598 for Patrick. 598. That's Warrior of Light in pack 3. There's Joda, the Unifier. I'm not going to read all the things he does. I have a hard time reading these Through the Ages showcases. So congrats, Greg. And uh-oh, boys, the janitor takes home the first half of the war. And he's looking to stretch out his sweep lead in the group. And yeah, he wins it 57-41. David had just over 37. Brian had just under 16. And Patrick had just under 6. So what's that? 22 and 57, 59, and another 57. So 60 and 56 is 116. So this is going to be 5 times your entry fee at least for Greg here in round or War 1. And these lay out Balaam, Warrior, Darkness Crystal, A tier, Summon, Knights Around, and Vivi. There you go, Greg. Monster War 1 winnings. Balaam Garden through the Aegis Showcase, which is Command Beacon. Warrior of Light, a.k.a. Joda the Unifier, through the Aegis Showcase. The Darkness Crystal, Borderless. A-tier and Pre-win, Borderless. Summon, Knights of Round. And a Vivi. War number 2. Little stack goes on top. That's our box. War number 2 VIPs. Again, we got the Janitor, a.k.a. Greg. Mush Bob, a.k.a. Bobby. WCC. Courtney, a.k.a. Toon Mama. And Biwo, a.k.a. Becky. Here is war number 2. Greg, Bobby, WCC, Courtney, Becky. We will randomize it. This time it's double 5s for 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Here comes our order. 10. WCC leading off. Then Bobby, Courtney, Becky, Gregory. And recent winnings. Courtney's been the hottest in the group. She has wins in the first box of Final Fantasy, Takir Dragonstorm, and Innistrad Remastered. WCC, Bobby stays 2. Courtney, Becky, Greg. Greg pulled some last pack magic to complete his sweep. War number 2, WCC, Bobby, Courtney, Becky, Greg. I'll get a quick drink. Here we go, WCC. Leading off War 2 with a Nibelheim Aflame art card. We're looking for this card in regular. Here's the art. And probably borderless art, right? Good old poo-poo UFO. WCC with a rare. A Tifa, that's the top rare on the board. So that's a nice hit, even though it's a rare. Tifa Lockhart Borderless is the top rare. Non-borderless Tifa is 648. We hit a foil winner, that card in the last box. There's Tifa, 648. So again, pack 1 produces a slow rabbit for us. WCC 648. Tifa Lock in pack 1. 1/2 for 2 casting cost. She has trample and landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until end of turn. I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know. Bobby, there's your pack 1. If you're ever in upstate New York looking for mushrooms or bacon, get in touch with Mush Bob. Should be Bacon Bob. Here's a Vaughn, which is Captain Lannery Storm. Uncommon. Does not play. Bobby, pack 1 for you has a rare. An Esper Origins. Courtney, there's your pack 1, War 2. Ooh, that plays. That's Shantanto's Coercion, aka Diabolic Intent. I think that takes the lead. See if you get another hit here. Stretch out. Rare. An Ultima. Is Origin Oblivion or is it Ultima Weapon? And a foil Dion, which is nothing, I don't think, but we'll give it a look. And a Full Art Swamp. You got a lot of stuff in that pack, Courtney. Dion. Bahamut. Dominant is normally 59 cents. Foil is $1.65. Ultima Origin of Oblivion is $1.32. And Shantoto's Coercion, Diabolical Intent, $8.17. That's our new leader. There's Coercion. Okay, Diabolic Intent. Cool art again. 817. 817 for Courtney. 817. Shant Coercion in pack 1. War 1 was huge, WCC. Greg hit a Vivi. The top 3 cards in War 1 were Vivi, and then Summon Knights of the Round, and A-tier and pre-win Borderless, and it was like going to be 100. I think just the winnings from the good cards in War 1 were $115. And War 2, you hit Tifa to lead off, but then Courtney just took the lead from you in pack 3 of War 2 with Shantoto's Coercion, aka Diabolic Intent, through the Ages Showcase. 2 casting cost. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. Tifa 648. And Coercion is 817. Biwo, happy birthday to you, girl. I think still a couple days away. Maybe you don't want to rush it. Here's Dion art card. We just hit this. I guess that's the Borderless Dion. Who hits our Mythic through the ages? Vivo. Pack 1 for you. Rare. An Ultima. That plays, I think. Again, does it have to be Borderless, or is that just Ultima weapon? There's too many Ultimas in this set. No, it's only 59 cents. That's not the one we're looking for. Greg, looking for the sweep after a massive War 1 win. Here's pack 1 for you. Yeah, some kind of Borderless, I think, there in the back. Is it at the Mythic and Rare slot, or is it at the Uncommon slot? Not at the Uncommon slot. Rare. Borderless Van, or Von. Doesn't help. And a foil full art swamp. So WCC hit Tifa in pack 1 to lead off War 2, and then Courtney took the lead a couple packs later, which showcased through the ages Shantoto's Coercion, aka Diabolic Edict. So WCC, anything $5 plus, you take the lead back. Here's your pack 2. Rare. Hope Estium? I haven't even pulled that card yet either out of the first 2 boxes. Does not help though. Bobby. Here's your pack 2. Art card is SummonBahamut. We're looking for SummonBahamut Borderless. Is that the Borderless art? It's a big, big hit. There's the art card. Here's your pack 2, Bobby. Oh, there's a Cid, number 416. I don't think that's one of the ones that play. Rare. A Midgar, City of Mako. I think that's got to be Borderless to play too. A full art Forests. Midgar, City of Mako's 204. And Cid number 416. Cid 416 is 394. 394. So it doesn't play, but like I said, all these Cids ship. Courtney, can you stretch it out here? What you have right now probably isn't going to win it unless there's no money in this second half of this box. Here's your pack 2. Trying to add to your lead with a rare. A Genji glove. That doesn't help. Biro. Here's your pack 2. War 2. Can you get on the board? No. Oh, yeah. That's our new leader. There's SephirothSavior through the ages showcase, which is Atraxa-Grand Unifier. That's a big hit. There's a mythic through the ages. See if you can get another one here. Can you make it a super monster pack? Biwo. Common, Borderless Summon, and a rare. And a Stilt Skin. That does not help. And a foil Borderless Noctis. At first, I thought that was Sephiroth, too. So you're taking their lead, but by how much? Noctis Borderless is normally $425. Foil is $607. You're going to have 2 hits here, Becky. Here's foil Noctis, Prince of Lucius, Borderless foil, $607. And 43 for Sephiroth. That Atraxa. Becky, 607. Noctis, foil Borderless, and Sephiroth, Atraxa is $43.53. What a monster pack. $50 pack from BWO. 4353. Wow. 4353. Sephiroth, aka Traxa. And they were both in pack 2. 607 plus 4353 brings her to 4960. Here's Noctis Borderless foil. Super nice looking card. Show you that sword. And then our Mythic Through the Ages tonight for Becky is SephirothSavior, aka Atraxa-Grand Unifier. Big 7/7 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink for 7 casting costs. When it enters, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each card type, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So we get a Vivi and a SephirothSavior in this box so far. Greg, gonna have to do some work now to get your sweep. Here's your pack 2. Closing out round 2. Then we just got 1 pack left each. Greg. With a rare. A Rawbon and a rare Borderless. And a Kane Traitorous Dragon or Dragoon. Nice looking card, but it doesn't play. So going to the final round, we're chasing Bebo and SephirothSavior Through the Ages Showcase and a foil Borderless Noctis, which combined is close to $50. Courtney has 817 and WCC has 648. There we go, WCC. There's your final Hail Mary tonight. And that's Graha Tia. The backside of what? Kane? Backside of what looks better? Turn it around. The Sephiroth? Which one? Magic Pot? Oh, Magic Pot. Yeah, it's got to be. I might take all them out. I might need all them. Definitely. The Sephiroth, just that's the Through the Ages one. It doesn't have anything on back. Just the Sephiroths from the regular set. Has the front and back. Greg. Closing out round 2. Rare. A Joshua. We're looking for him, Borderless. So going to the final round, we're chasing. Oh, that wasn't Greg. That was WCC's last pick. Is that Joshua? We go, Bobby. Devo, you just got 3 packs to dodge here. Here's Mush Bob's. Shot at ya. Bobby with a rare. A Zodiark. And a foil full art waste. Yeah, WCC, you got a losing streak. Courtney, here's your last shot. Only takes 1 to hit, though. You hit one that's 5 or 6, 5 times plus your entry fee. A Promised Fulfilled, which is Light Up the Stage. Courtney, your last pack has a rare. A Jumbo Cactuar, which played in the previous 2, but it dropped off. I think it's like 475 or 480. Jumbo Cactuar is 475 now. Borderless still plays. Becky just found a 1 pack. That collector box again. Now they're up to $1,000 low. Just last couple days ago when we did the last box of Final Fantasy, they were, what, 900? Just in them, what, 4 days. Now it's $1,000 low. Biwo, your last pack tonight has another mythic. Wow. Give us something good. Oh, a SummonBahamut. Holy moly. What a box again. That's another. Is that $50 plus? SummonBahamut. No, it's only 30. 20 only. $29.40. What's the Borderless? Is Borderless 50? There's SummonBahamut. $29.40. 2940. So Monster Pack 2 and Pack 3 for Biwo. She had 4960 plus 2940. Brings her to $79 even. Wow. Here's SummonBahamut. I'm not going to read all the stuff it does. Yeah. Becky smoking the competition tonight. Janitor. You need... There's still cards that are 79 plus. It's all like mythic borderlesses or the Stay With Me. Here's Yashitola, Knight's Blessed art card. Yeah, she's last pack that can hurt her. Darkness of Eternity. That's another hit, but it's not going to get Greg close. That's Dark Ritual. You're going to need something else huge, Greg. Greg with a rare. A Summon Brynhildr. So congrats, Becky. Big birthday win. Darkness, Eternity. And that Dark Ritual is another $13 on your winnings. $12.83. Darkness of Eternity, aka Dark Ritual. For one, you add 3 swamps. $12.83. Good game, says WCC. And another big box. A Final Fantasy play. Greg. $12.83. Darkness, Eternity, and pack 3. Cool looking Dark Ritual. Oops. And you get a Cid and a Jumbo Cactuar. And how do these lay out? Noctis, Tifa, Shantantos, Darkness, Bahamut, Sephiroth. You go, Becky. Happy birthday, girl. You got a Cid and a Jumbo Cactuar. A Noctis Borderless Foil. A Tifa Lockhart. Shantanto's Coercion, aka Diabolic Intent, Through the Ages Showcase, a Darkness of Eternity Through the Ages Showcase, which is Dark Ritual, a SummonBahamut, and a SephirothSavior, which is a Atraxa-Grand Unifier. Can you show me the barcode of the box so I can screenshot it? This whole case, like I said, this whole case has been hot. You need this one or the one on the bottom. And here's the bottom one. Did you get this one? I don't think that's it though, right? You want this one? The barcode, there you go, WCC. You got it? Yeah, this whole case has been hot. So congrats to Becky and the Janet Knight. We just saw Becky's winnings. Here's Greg's winnings, which is also big. He gets a Balaam Garden, a Warrior of Light, a Darkness Crystal, A-Tier and Pre-Win. They're both borderless, and both these were showcased through the ages. The Summon Knights of the Round, and a Vivi. So both winnings, I feel like, is going to be 5 times plus the entry fee. Our upcoming schedule, we'll do a fancy Takir box. Hunting Yugen, that's the cover right there, Yugen. And Yugen, how am I bricking? And what's the big angel in this set? Elspeth. Yugen and Elspeth. And all the fancy showcase versions of stuff in these collector boxes. So that'll be our next one coming up in 3 or 4 days. Everybody, have a good Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.